Somebody hit him on purpose.
Is he breathing?
I don't know. I can't tell. Just coming here to fight him because he was mad at him.
Let me ask you this. Can I get you to step with me over here for me, please?
Try to call him and see if he'll respond to you.
Davis, come on. Wake up, Davis.
Start roping this off because there's going to be a crime scene.
Davis dead.
On May 7th, 2023, a 46-year-old man's lifeless body is found at the end of a secluded road, lying in the grass 50 feet away from his wrecked vehicle. Police and first responders get to a scene that has all the markings of a terrible...
So somebody hit him with his own car? It's not late and I'm not that high, bro. They said he's lying 46 feet away from his wrecked vehicle. But he got hit while he was outside his vehicle. I'm not going to say that's hard to believe because, remember, I got hit by my own bike. All right, so that's it's not hard to believe, bro. My own bike ran me over. My Saran. I ain't talking about my motorcycle. But, hold on. Let me take this back.
All right.
On May 7th, 2023, a 46-year-old man's lifeless body is found at the end of a secluded road, lying in the grass 50 feet away from his wrecked vehicle. Police and first responders get to a scene that has all the markings of a terrible accident.
I knew I wasn't high. How the fuck is he lying 46 feet away from his wrecked vehicle? If his vehicle was wrecked, where the other vehicle that hit him? If not another vehicle hit him, who hit him with his car? The fuck?
But when investigators start putting the pieces of this tragic puzzle together, they begin to uncover a truth that is far more sinister.
She don't
The
want to be
following
there.
report is based on official police records, and some of the footage has never been seen before until now. At 1:34 a.m. on the morning of May 7th, 2023, a frantic 911 call comes into dispatchers in Greenwood, South Carolina.
Okay, what happened?
Somebody has hit the car and he's out of the car and he's been beaten. He's unconscious.
Is it a car wreck?
But it's a one-person car wreck.
He's
How?
unconscious?
Yes, it's really bad. He needs immediate assistance.
Okay. Is he breathing?
She's lying. She's lying. She's fucking lying. She slid in there real quick. She just said, somebody hit the car. And they said, he's in the car wreck. It's a one-person car wreck. Well, yeah, one person. Nuh-uh. You just said somebody hit the... Listen to this.
Carolina.
Okay, what happened?
Somebody has hit the car
Somebody has hit the car. That's what she said, squad.
and he's out of the car and he's been beaten. He's unconscious.
Is it a car wreck?
But it's a one-person car wreck.
If somebody hit the car, how is it a one-person car wreck? She didn't mean to say that first part, squad. She know who did this. Facts. She know who did this shit. That first part slipped out, bro.
He's unconscious?
Yes, it's really bad. He needs immediate assistance.
Okay. Is he breathing?
I don't know. I can't tell.
Okay, listen to me. Where is he bleeding from?
His nose and his definitely his nose.
Oh, yeah, he's
You
finna
said his
die.
nose and what else?
Definitely his nose, and I can't tell. Oh my gosh.
Okay.
It's out of his ears really bad.
Okay, listen to me. Is he flat on his back?
Yes.
Okay. Are you able to turn him onto his sides?
Yes.
Okay, listen. You said he's bleeding from his nose and his ears?
Yes.
Another thing. This is 1:34 in the morning. How would you know he have a car wreck out there at 1:34 in the morning unless you knew who did the shit? He couldn't call you. This nigga's in a car accident. He's on the ground. He halfway dead. What made you go all the way over there at 1:34 in the morning? She know who did this shit, bro.
Okay, is anybody out there with you?
Yes, I'm with two other people. He needs help right now. Please help me.
We've got EMS and law enforcement coming.
The two other people she with are witnesses. They have nothing to do with this. She brought them out there. Again, how did you know he was out there? How did you know he was out there? Them two other people is just the friends or whatever they came with or drove with her. She accidentally told on the first nigga. She didn't mean to say that. These two other people ain't got nothing to do with it.
Okay. Okay, listen to me. Can you tell if he's breathing? Is his chest moving up and down?
It doesn't seem like it. Can I touch his chest?
Okay. Okay, listen.
Nigga bleeding out his
Do you
ears.
feel
He
any warm
dead.
air coming from his nose or his mouth?
No.
You don't feel any warm air?
Actually, maybe. I can't really tell. I'm sorry. I'm scared to touch him.
Okay, I understand. What is your name?
I feel it.
The dispatcher works to help the caller. A teenager named Megan provide as much assistance as possible until first responders arrive.
Okay, listen to me. Can you tell if he's still breathing? Can you try to talk to him, see if you can wake him up?
I can touch him. Is that okay?
Okay, yes, ma'am. Try to call him and see if he'll respond to you.
This bitch is the worst of the worst. If she with somebody, if somebody is there, bro, the teenager, that means the teenager don't know this nigga at all. For the simple fact the teenager not crying or none of that shit, bro. If she got two other people with him, and she went ahead and drove to that scene, bro, if that was a family member, they all would have been crying, squad. She didn't want to tell on the first nigga that hit the nigga, and by her crying over this nigga like this, she fucking that nigga, bro. She crying too hard over this nigga for the teenager to be this composed and her to be so fucking off and sad. She's fucking him and she know who did it. She's the worst of the worst, bro.
Yeah.
Davis, come on. Wake up, Davis, come on, Davis. Wake up.
Can you tell if he's breathing?
I think he's breathing, yeah.
You think he's breathing?
Davis,
okay.
Davis,
Is he moving
Davis.
around at all when you call him? Or
No, he hasn't moved once.
okay, what's his name?
His name's Davis McClendon. Do I need to see this?
This is only the first of many personal details that will
First and
emerge
last
on this
name, huh?
horrific night. But as police and EMTs descend on the scene, the first order of business is to save Davis McClendon's life.
Okay. Thank you. Oh, my God. Oh, they're giving him CPR. Oh, my God.
He's still on the line. He might not be breathing.
Come on, Davis.
Hard to tell anything.
Yeah, she know his name. First in lines.
As the first deputies and medics arrive on the scene, it becomes quickly clear that the 911 caller's use of the phrase one-person car wreck was misleading. It's true that only Davis McClendon is here at the scene, but a deputy notes that his injuries are consistent with being struck by a vehicle. His damaged BMW is sitting some distance away, and the vehicle that seemingly hit both Davis and his car spilled oil all over the road. In fact, the oil isn't just splattered here at the scene. It leaves a trail heading away from the Hunters Creek
Stupid ass
And
nigga!
Greenwood deputy
Like I told you, somebody else was there and she know exactly who it was. I bet you any kind of money that car went back to her fucking house. Dumb bitch. She didn't mean to tell that first. They was gonna put it together anyway, but she didn't mean to tell that first, squad. She's the worst of the worst, bro. She fucking the killer and the killed. She's doing both, squad, which is crazy. Which is crazy, bro. She is having an affair. Lead one in prison, one dead, while she able to go mess with the next nigga. You know what I'm saying?
decide to follow that trail.
That was it.
And from what Megan and her friends have said, they have a pretty good idea where it will lead them.
Myself and 316 are gonna head over there, see if the vehicle's there.
The house that he's supposed to be at with the kids is... Are you heading there now?
Yes.
I'm gonna head with you.
No, stay here. Yates and I are gonna go over there. We're gonna see if the car is there.
know what vehicle it was in?
Negative. We're gonna go see if we can find a vehicle there. Start roping this off because there's gonna be a crime scene.
All right.
Although the 911 caller didn't see the incident, she definitely has strong suspicions about what happened before she arrived.
Who assaulted him?
Everything is split after me. He's just coming here to fight him because he was...
Oh, here we go.
Who assaulted him?
Everything is
We think it's Bud
split
Ackerman.
after me. He's just coming here to...
He was coming here to fight him over some pussy at 1:34 in the morning. These old people crazy. These old people crazy, bro.
Fight him because he was mad at him. And then we came to check up on him, and then we found him like this.
Okay, so the person that assaulted him, you said his name, Bud Ackerman?
Yes.
Does he live in Hunter's Creek?
No, he lives in Hunter's Creek until him and his wife got
Until him and his wife got separated.
separated, and he had him moving on his parents, and like right outside of Hunter's Creek, it's like 2 minutes away. It's like,
Damn. He had to move. Him and his wife separated. He had to move in his parents' house. So what the wife do? Bring the dead nigga over there to the house, and she was over there humping him in the house that he probably paid for. Walking to marriage. In the house that he was making them notes on. Walking to marriage. When you get the divorce, 9 times out of 10, the wife is going to keep the house. Walking to marriage. Now you back to ground zero. Like all the way ground zero. Like you 16 again at your mama house ground zero. Welcome to marriage. Shit.
like Old Abbeville Highway.
Okay. Did he assault him? Did he have a weapon, or do you know? Did anybody see him assault him? Did anybody see it happen?
No, I don't think that we got here. Nobody was here. We just thought we were going to leave until I saw his body a couple feet away on the side of the dirt.
Megan, who is still back at the scene, is not alone. She's with a woman named Meredith Haney, who is Bud Ackerman's estranged wife. Megan is in fact a frequent babysitter for their children, the three of whom are staying with Bud for the weekend, Meredith tells police. And as the deputies make contact with Bud at his parents' residence, those kids and their
They got money, squad.
are their first priority.
Wow.
Yeah, boy, I see it. Hey, garage is open. What? Garage is open. Sheriff's office.
Yes, sir.
We see it.
Are there some kids here?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, whose kids are they?
Mine.
Yours and who?
My
So
wife.
you the nigga that's
Okay.
going to jail.
Let me ask you this. Can I get you to step with me over here for me, please?
All right.
You have your ID on you?
He know his
I
fate
do
is
not.
sealed.
Okay, just step over here for me.
Bud will do very little talking to police that night, but they've already got the beginnings of a tangled backstory, merely from what Megan told them in her initial call.
Okay, so how did y'all know he was out there?
Because he's dating Bud's wife, and he's been really drunk and he's really mad. He's been trying to find her all night.
Okay, so David has been dating Bud's ex-wife?
Yes.
Yeah. And that nigga
It will
got
later
mad.
emerge that Meredith and Bud separated and began divorce proceedings approximately 1 year earlier. But while Bud will later admit that this breakup was against his wishes, his frustration with the situation reaches a new level on April 29th, 2023, about a week before the incident. That's when he learned from a mutual friend that Meredith had begun dating a man named Davis McClendon. Investigators will later find a text message Bud sent to a friend expressing his outrage at the news. Bud texts, "What the hell is Davis thinking, man? I mean, what the hell, Danny?" Danny replies back,
What the hell? He? What the hell? He? That nigga up there. Imagine that, bro. You split from your wife. You know eventually you're gonna move on. She's gonna move on. You too. But imagine the day you know a nigga fucking your ex-wife. You probably like, damn, like, fuck. And I think that's all we gonna do. This nigga went over there and ran the nigga over. I mean, fuck, bro. You ain't gonna get her back from. She just, you can't blame her. It's not like she was cheating. She went through the divorce proceedings. They wasn't together, nigga. You live in your mama house now. That nigga is jealous, bro. It's my pussy.
I have no clue what you're talking about. What did he do? Bud writes, he's been Meredith. He goes on to say, I had my suspicions, but it was confirmed by her. I can't believe he'd do that to me. I mean, damn, I've known him my whole life. And when Danny simply...
Okay, this is different now. You know what I'm saying? This a little different now. The homie fucked my ex-wife bullet to the brain. Let's keep it real. Let's keep that shit real, squad. Now this is different. I thought she moved on with a nigga she met at the gas station. You know what I'm saying? Nigga that she met at the gym. What the hell? My friend? You gotta... Nigga, the homie? Now this getting a little different. I'm not gonna say he deserve it, but I'm not gonna say he don't. So it's in the air with this one, squad. Yes, to be Luke.
Writes, I don't know what to tell you, Bud. Bud replies, damn, I don't know either. It's just f***ed up. Exactly 1 week after the text exchange, on the evening of Saturday, May 6th, Meredith and Davis go out to dinner at a restaurant called Break on the Lake, where security cameras pick up their arrival. It's only 4.5 hours before the tragedy on Avid Road. Davis goes inside while Meredith stays behind in the car. She's FaceTiming with her kids, who are at Bud's house and using their dad's phone to chat with her. What she doesn't know is that Bud is observing the screen as well, and he recognizes the scenery in the background. He doesn't know for certain that she's with...
That nigga's crazy, bro. He had them call mom. He stood out the way of the FaceTime looking at the background. Oh, this nigga, y'all went out to eat, bro? That nigga can get another bitch. He's stalking her now. That's how... Look. Understand this, squad. Understand this. All right. You're not better than any other man out there. With that being said, when you get married, if you get divorced, 76% chance she will initiate it. Understand that, all right? Your wife will leave you. You're not going to leave her. Will shit get rocky with it? Your wife will leave you, bro. If y'all don't want to go through this, remember that. Remember that, bro. Because understand, women, feelings and emotions come before family. If they bored in a relationship, they feel like the relationship ain't going nowhere, fuck that. The marriage ain't going nowhere. They will leave. Men don't. They are loyal to their feelings. And that's it, my nigga. So know that before you get married, squad. Know that.
With Davis, but he has his suspicions. It's 8:48 p.m., and a bad night is only just beginning. Many hours later, deputies at Bud's house take careful note of the fresh, oily footprints that decorate the floor.
So, footprints. Yeah. Footprints.
Nina J, it's a fact. It's a fact. 76% marriages in the United States, women initiate them. The men are there for the long haul, and it's crazy that only 24% of men are willing to leave. Out of the millions, it's like 300-something million men in the United States. We there. Y'all not. I'm just telling the homies, don't think they better than nobody else, bro. Cause she will leave.
Footprints. That's the door I came in. Oily footprints.
The investigators follow the footprint trail back to a bedroom where they appear to come to an end at the foot of the bed.
Is this parents' room?
That's where he took his shoes off at?
Twist there, one here.
This bunch?
Yeah, bunch right here. I'm pretty sure it's going to be the shoe that he's got on now.
Yeah.
Investigators will indeed find oily residue on the shoes Bud is wearing that night, as well as a small amount of what appears to be blood on his hands. Both were presumably clean earlier that night when he was at a local bar called the Key West Club, where surveillance shows him ordering at least 4 beers over an hour-and-a-half time period. But Bud isn't just drinking and socializing. He's making repeated attempts to get in contact with Meredith, who's left Brake on the lake and is now with Davis at a friend's party. At one point, frustrated that Meredith won't take his calls, Bud texts her a message. "Why do you hate me? I just don't understand." When a friend who was at Key West Club that night calls...
Imagine texting a female when you know she with another nigga, bro. Get your life. Get your life. That will never be Gold Squad. The nigga is better. That's how she look at it. Deal with it, squad. Deal with it. You niggas ready to kill yourself, kill her, blow up the world. You can't eat. All you want to do is get high, get drunk. It's just a woman, my nigga. And this ain't no shade to no women, because we will never find out. But I promise you, it's a better woman for you. If that woman leave, it's a better woman for you. It's a better one. I'm telling you, bro. Understand this. Understand this. Understand this. If you leave somebody, it's not going to go as planned. It's not. You think the grass is greener? Sometimes it will, but most of the time it won't go as planned. But if somebody leave you, I promise you will find something better, bro. Stop stressing that shit. Try not to lose sleep over that shit. Don't kill her. Just, it 3 months from now, a year from now, 2 years, it'll happen. And you're going to be happy as a motherfucker when it do. Bro.
Meredith to tell her that Bud is gone. Meredith and Davis head up to the bar themselves. According to what Meredith would later tell investigators, Bud continued calling repeatedly during this time. She says that when she finally did take his call, he demanded to know where she was and why she was refusing to speak to him. The call logs would later reveal that between 9:07 p.m. and 12:15 a.m. that night, Bud attempted to call Meredith a total of 36 times.
Damn.
At his residence in the hours after the incident, investigators take a close look at Bud's Ford F-250, which just happens to look like it's been in a crash.
That's wild.
Yeah, that's when I walked up and I was like, oh yeah.
You see the?
Yeah.
That's a palm mark. But like that right there. Yeah.
There's
you going to prison for murder, my boy.
Bud himself refuses to answer any questions without a lawyer present, but the circumstantial evidence is piling up quickly. As for Meredith, she says she tried reaching out to Bud's friends and family while at the Key West Club earlier that night. In the meantime, Davis sent a text message to a friend saying, FYI, apparently Bud is drunk and out trying to hunt Meredith down. She's wanting to call the cops. I was hoping maybe you could get his dad to rope him in. At almost the same time, Bud Ackerman is on the hunt, scoping out the parking lot at the now closed Break on the Lake restaurant for any signs of Meredith and Davis. He makes 2 circles through the lot before leaving. Investigators will later learn, thanks to the Ford's onboard computer, that he also drove down the street where Meredith lived and down the street where Davis lived in an effort to find the couple. Back at the Key West Club, Davis...
This nigga could have got a jealous ex-husband rage when he hit the car and killed him. Could have got a 2nd-degree murder. I'm telling y'all, he would have did 10 years. But now, you adding on premeditated and stalking to the murder. This nigga getting life without parole. LWAP. This nigga getting the LWAP for sure, squad. That nigga is hunting them down, bro. Hunting them the fuck down.
Davis decides
bro.
Enough is enough and tells Meredith he's going to call Bud and talk to him about the relentless attempts to get her on the phone. Meredith watches her boyfriend walk away, never imagining it would be for the last time. Bud would later characterize the call as aggressive, saying that Davis was threatening to beat him up. While the true nature of the conversation cannot be known, what is known is that Davis and Bud agree to meet near the intersection of Avid Road and Sawgrass Place. According to Bud, and confirmed by the call logs, he called Davis back at 1:09 a.m. He says he told Davis at that time that he wouldn't be meeting him after all and would instead be going home. Bud says that Davis cursed at him and taunted him for backing out, at which time he drove straight to the meeting place. At 1:11 a.m., his final approach is caught on a local resident's surveillance camera.
He was gonna kill him then. Look how the police doing this investigation, bro. They said he had to drive down this street. He had to. Let's go and see all the houses that got surveillance and go ahead and ask him, can we, damn. My nigga hit him up, got him on the phone at 1:11, like, bro, link up with me. He was gonna kill him then. But that nigga was scared for some, nope, didn't link, and couldn't be me. I'd kill your ex-husband. The fuck? Nigga ain't running from this. You got me fucked up, bro. Where you wanna lick at, squad? You trying to die? You think you finna kill over the pussy? You gonna die over this shit tonight, nigga. Fuck. That's him hitting the car? 1:11 a.m. is his final approach. Remember, the police call came in at 1:34, so that's 21 minutes. I'm lying. That's 23 minutes, squad. Damn.
Is caught on a local resident's surveillance camera.
He was willing to kill himself to hit him that hard.
The camera only captures the sound of the impact, but another resident's camera records the moment of impact itself. The first camera not only captures the sound of the incident, but also Bud yelling something in the seconds following the impact.
You fucking my wife?
At 1:13 a.m., Bud's truck can be seen leaving the area.
Damn. That nigga committed a murder with a car in 2 minutes. I know niggas that do it with a gun can't do it that fast. This nigga, damn. He committed a murder in 2 minutes with a... It's not like it was a hit and run where he hit a nigga and kept going. Bro knew where his target was, hit them, turn around and laugh. That nigga is...
He would later say that the collision was an accident caused by Davis standing in the middle of the road. Bud says that he only saw Davis at the last second, at which point...
Yeah, this nigga's a demon. This nigga's a demon. That's not gonna fly in court, bro. We seen you stalking him. I thought this nigga's a demon. I thought your boy was sitting in the car. He got smacked so hard he hopped out the car, went to the grass and died. This nigga seen him standing outside the car and ran him the fuck over. And that's how the car got hit, because the car was just right there. The car was in the way. It said the nigga ran the car to Davis, squad. Damn, that nigga, he doing life
he
without
jerked
parole.
the steering wheel as hard as he could to avoid Davis and smash into his car instead.
Lying.
The onboard computer system shows that the collision was an accident caused by Davis standing in the middle of the road. Bud says that he only saw Davis at the last second, at which point he jerked the steering wheel as hard as he could to avoid Davis and smash into his car instead. The onboard computer system shows that he did not hit the brakes and was traveling at 25 miles per hour in his Ford F-250. Davis would die that night at Self Regional Medical Center at the age of 46. At 6:30 in the morning on May 7th, roughly 5 hours after the incident, Bud Ackerman is arrested and transported to the Greenwood County Detention Center. On trial for murder the following year, he would insist that he never meant to harm Davis McClendon that night, and that it was only due to panic that he failed to call 911. The jury deliberated for less than 30 minutes before...
Oh, fuck. 30 minutes, nigga, you guilty. Nigga, 30 minutes, food didn't even come yet. You know what I'm saying? 30 minutes, nigga, everybody agree? Nigga, you guilty as shit.
...for delivering a unanimous verdict of guilty. In October 2024, 42-year-old William Bud Ackerman was sentenced to 45 years in prison.
Life like I told y'all niggas. Damn. Life like I told y'all niggas. Damn, 45 years at 42, nigga. You not making it to 87, squad. That's 87 years old, bro. You not making it, nigga. You not making it, squad. You.
Prison for murder. He's housed at the Tiger River Correctional Institution in Spartanburg County, South Carolina.
Whew. Whew. My nigga, 45 years is crazy. This 45 years is crazy, nigga. That's the time my pops got for 2 murders. They gave this nigga that time in 2023. Fuck. I honestly thought they was gonna get this nigga like, you know what I'm saying, 25 to life. That way he could parole after 25 years. They said fuck the L. They gave him 45 years, nigga.